Friday and happy Valentine's weekend for those of you that are celebrating, or like me, for those of you that were hoping not to celebrate but are feeling bullied into it. So after my post yesterday where I said I was considering not sending a card and just telling my husband how I felt, I totally caved in and I went to the supermarket to buy a card. And that is what led me to be thinking about how mum guilt is like sweet and sour candies. Because I was walking down, I'd got the card from my husband, and I was walking down the candy aisle, and my daughter really loves those sweet and sour candies, and I don't really like them all that much, but she just loves them. And even when you talk about them, you start salivating. I think that must be like a Pavlov's dog thing, some sort of Pavlovian response. Anyway, the sour candies were there. And it led me to sort of think, because I was sort of feeling a little bit, I was ruminating over feeling guilty about not wanting to get a card anyway. And it made me think actually how much like mum guilt the sweet and sour candies are. And the thinking behind this is that we tend to act, as humans, we act out of two emotions. We act out of fear because we think we're going to lose something, or because we're feeling threatened, or we act out of love. And usually we act out of love when we're feeling more confident. So those are, with any other emotion, you can pretty much take it down to, are you acting out of fear, or are you acting out of love? And when it comes to mum guilt, the part of it that's fear is like the sour part. You're worried that you're not doing enough, you're worried that you're not going to manage everything, you're worried that you're not up to the task of being a mum, and on top of that, if you're working, you're worried about not being able to carry on your job or do it to the best of your abilities. And that is the sour part of the mum guilt. And it's the part that sort of keeps you awake at night, that means that, you can't really focus, you can't concentrate, and it makes life really hard. But underneath that, at the centre of all of that, what is driving those feelings of doubt and guilt are feelings of love, because we love our children so much, and it's amazing. People say, the love you feel for your child, it's something you can't really fathom until it happens to you, and it's so true. You feel so much love. So anytime that we're feeling mum guilt, usually it's because we don't feel that we're up to meeting the expectations that we think we are placing on ourselves for our children. But really what we're doing is acting out of love, because we love our children so much, we don't want to let them down. And I don't think that you're ever going to manage to get rid of mum guilt entirely, because actually it's based in love. It's based in these feelings of amazing love for your child. However, what I think we can do is, when you do feel the mum guilt, is to stop for a moment, to take a deep breath in, and on the out breath, just blow out love. So you sort of go, hold it, and then love. And release, and try and remind yourself that a little bit like this sort of sour candy, and the song, the Lady Gaga song, because Katie's really into Korean pop music as well at the moment, the Lady Gaga song that she does with, was it Blackpink? I don't really remember. That sour candy song is going through my head, and it's what we should remember, is at the heart of it, we're actually really sweet, loving people, and the mum guilt is just an unfortunate expression of how much we love our children and how much we don't want to let them and everybody else that we have around us down. So, I don't know whether that's left you craving sweets. I think I might go and have a cream egg, seeing as I've got some in my cupboard. But I hope you have a lovely Valentine's Day. And please remember that we are all really special as mums, and we are doing our best, and that's all we can do. All right then, bye-bye.